Finally, you guys, finally. After so much speculation in regards to what left back we were going to sign for this window, we've been linked to players like your Alex Telles's, we've been linked to your Tagliaficos, we've been linked to some next crazy names throughout this entire window. But there's always been one player in particular, one player that Super Frank Lampard himself has always set his eye on and has only ever wanted over everyone else. Today, you guys, after months and months of hard negotiations, tough negotiations with Leicester City, today, you guys, we don't have to worry no more. Ben Chilwell has been finally officially announced and confirmed today. He is our new left back for next season. You guys, we are sorted in that area. That has been an area that I've wanted us to strengthen in for a very long time now. And do I think Ben's that guy? Most definitely, you guys. But before I go on and give you my thoughts and opinions, let me get the plugs out of the way first. For the first plug, if you're happy with the signing, if you're happy with the content I'm producing, you guys, and if you're happy with the new visuals and the revamp, of course, shout out the graphic designer, bro. You've done so much help for me. You've been so patient, you've been so professional. Honestly, it's been such a pleasure working with you, man. And you guys, as you can see, my vision is starting to finally come to light. And now the channel is finally looking how I've always wanted it to, and he's been a massive help towards that. So show us some love, you guys, because today I want to get 7,000 likes for today's video. And of course, for the second plug, if you're planning to make any purchases with a new home season kit, away kit, or any gear this season, I'm your guy. In the description below, you'll find the affiliate links, and if you click on them, you get access to my 10% off discount code NINI10. Now, you guys, without wasting no more time, let's get straight into the story, and that's the fact that we've got our new left back for next season. Now, Ben signs on a 5-year deal worth about 190k per week. He's cost us around 50 million plus clauses and bonuses on top. These are all details that we know. When it's come to his medicals as well, we've understood that since the season ended, since the restart ended, Ben picked up that injury against Crystal Palace. It has been an ankle injury, and of course, it wasn't enough of a strong injury to really put us off signing other targets. And now in hindsight, it makes absolute sense why we were looking at players like the Tagliaficos, the Alex Telles's, etc, because at the start of the summer, Ben wasn't fully fit and no one knew just how well he might recover. But he's done about 3 medicals right now. He's done ones in Greece, he's done ones in London as well. He did his recent one on Monday. And naturally, you guys, for a massive deal like this, you know, you're spending 50 million plus for a defender. I mean, he's up there when it comes to like Kyle Walker money and, Mendy money as well. You need absolute guarantees that this player is going to be fully fit, there won't be further medical complications, and his recovery will be as smooth as possible. And of course, you guys, Ben passed with flying colours. The club got every single assurance they wanted, and he is going to be our left back for next season. Now, the question is, we currently have 3 left backs at the club. Now, based on just educated opinions, it's quite obvious that this must mean that Emerson must be close to finalising his move to Inter Milan. Now that Inter Milan have agreed terms with Conte, knowing the fact that Conte will remain in charge at Inter Milan, I guess that now means that Inter can push through and get these other deals sorted. Right now, it seems like a bid of 25 million euros, or just underneath that, may be enough to take Emerson off our hands. So in that sense, it's looking very realistic and probable that it's going to be Ben and Marcos Alonso for our left backs for next season. Now, on that point, you guys have heard my thoughts and opinions before. I feel like I would like to see another left back in behind Ben. I think Ben, his signing is going to be an absolutely massive one. For a team like us that focuses on playing down the flanks, we need attributes like pace, we need that intensity, we need a proactive style of fullback, and that is something that Ben most definitely is. He has got ridiculous pace and acceleration. He can cover the ground in both halves and boxes with ease. He can get inside the box as well, as we've seen with the goal that he scored against us and other goals he scored throughout the season. He has a ton of great attributes already in his game. He's got a ton of attributes that can be fine-tuned even more to make him an even more complete left back. I really feel like the partnership he's going to have alongside your Pulisic or your Hudson-Odois or your Werners, I feel like that is the perfect style of left back players like that actually needs, you know. We need to create space for our wingers. I feel at times with Aspi and Marcos Alonso and Emerson too, they don't get beyond the play. They aren't creating enough spaces for our inside forwards to move into. And that's how it works. As we've seen with clubs like Bayern Munich, that relationship between the fullback and the winger has to be on point. It needs to be synonymous. And to get the best out of that working relationship, you need to have a fullback that is comfortable moving inside the final third, that has the recovery speed, that has the ability to time his runs inside the box as well. And these are all things that Ben can do. And on top of that, we can't forget how positive he is with his passes as well. He plays positive forward passes that can start counter-attacks on top of that as well. And I honestly do feel like in the future, as a fan base, we're going to look back at this deal and be like, wow, this is an absolute bargain. This works out so well in our favor, and I feel confident that Ben is going to have a very positive impact and effect on this team and in this club. It's going to be so exciting to see Reece James on one side and Ben Chilwell on the other. Hopefully, this could one day be the international pairing that we see playing for England. I think they most likely and most definitely be good enough to do so. And it seems like we've signed England's #1 international left back for many, many years to come. For Ben, I think he made the best move for me. We can't forget he is a Chelsea fan, and I'd imagine he's just personally just so gassed and happy right now that he's fulfilled a childhood dream. How often do players get to represent the clubs that they've been a fan of since they were young and since they were kids? It never happens, and I do feel like maybe I'm just singing to things a bit too much, but that psychological boost, knowing the fact that you're representing a club that is a club you've always dreamed to play for, I think that's going to have a very positive effect and impact. I think this is a signing again that I just fully trust Frank Lampard. I can imagine that some people might have a bit of reservations. They might be thinking, Nini, in this market, there have been great options available for half the price, way less the wages, etc., etc. Is Ben a gamble at this price? You know, he could rise to above 50 million very easily, you know, especially because if we win things like league titles and international caps and appearances, you know that Ben is going to pass them with flying colours, and you know we're here to win things, you guys. But for me, I fully trust my manager. I fully trust Frank Lampard. Lampard is a diplomat. Lampard has come to this club. He's worked alongside the structures. He's helped improve those structures. He's tried to bring that synergy with the club. He works alongside and in tandem with your Petr Cech and other coaches as well. He is not a dictator, and I feel he is like the perfect modern day manager that we need. And of course, if he's liaising with, you know, personnel around him, then of course I have to trust that opinion. Ben is the right player to sign, and he's only 23 years old. We cannot forget that he is 23 years old. He has room for growth and improvement. We're definitely going to see that. Playing as a fullback is one of the hardest positions. No fullbacks are perfect at their age just yet, but by the time he is 25 years old, 26, we could be seeing someone that has a long-term effect with this club. You know what, stylistically, I do see those comparisons alongside Ashley Cole. I mean, I do. You know, Ben is a proactive style defender. He likes to close the spaces down. He likes to get tight to his marker. He's going to help this team out so much aerially. We've been so pathetic aerially for too long. We've got a goalkeeper that doesn't catch anything, that doesn't even claim anything inside the box. We've got weak players in the team as well who aren't that great when it comes to that physical 1v1. With Ben though, Ben is someone that can win those headers, that can help us defend in the box as well. He's brought so many benefits already. But to end my point, you guys, and it's something I say every single time, we cannot use this price tag against him. We have to understand the market that we're in right now. In football today, prices are inflated, terms are inflated. 50 million today was about 25 million just 10 years ago. So we can't use the money against them because naturally, and I think this will be the case for all the young players that we sign this season, they may have games where their form might not be amazing. I mean, of course, it's a tough Premier League season where you're playing how many games inside a month, especially when you approach Christmas too. And we have to realize that by the time Ben is fully fit to start contributing to the team, he might need a bit more time, and naturally he could be a bit rusty. So we're not surprised to see Azpilicueta playing as the makeshift left back for now, before Ben gets back to full speed. And I say this because, you know, I do get a bit sick and tired of how the fan entitlement at times can really just have this negative effect on social medias, how people feel entitled to at players on Instagram, on Twitter, giving them abuse, etc., etc. And for me, when you know what to expect, when you embrace what you need to expect as well, then how can you be angry if those inevitables do happen? That's how I see it, you guys. I'm going to fully support Ben. I think he makes a ton of sense. I fully trust my manager. And there you guys, one of the first big signings again in this window. Ben Chilwell has been signed, and right now we are waiting for Kai Havertz and Thiago Silva, and we could be seeing these announcements tomorrow and on Friday as well. But there you guys, that is it. Chilwell is our player for next season. In the comments below, give me your thoughts and opinions. How do you feel about this signing? Are you excited? Let us all know below. On that note, you guys, I'm gonna wrap things up and keep things moving. I'm Nini FC. This is Blue Lions TV. I'll see you guys later with some more videos.